Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Okay, sound is working. Game starts in 7 minutes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to match day. This is the big one. Clapton versus Dulwich Hamlet reserves. Chance for some payback from the 2-1 defeat that the visitors inflicted earlier in the year in the first game of the season. Of course, these two teams have had contrasting fortunes throughout the course of the campaign. Clapton up near the top, pushing for promotion. Dulwich somewhere else. So we've got some lineups for you. So the Clapton starting 11 today. Number 1, Polly Adams. At the back, we've got number 2, Mim Chadwick. Number 3, Alice Nutman. Number 4, Annie Lyons. And number 5, Verity Phillips. In the middle, number 6, Lee Steiner. Number 7, Kira Monaghan. Number 8, Lucy Spores. And leading the line today is number 9, Lenny Holmes. Number 10, Emily Link. And number 11, Maria Mendonca. On the bench, we've got Kira Robinson, Bethia Green, and Larissa Vieira. So only one change from last week. Marta Boiro drops out. She's not in the matchday squad today. So Lucy Spores will come in and start in her place. Otherwise, it's as you were for the Tons. 4 points collected from the last 2 games. Strong comeback since the COVID lockdown. And they'll really be hoping to get something out of this today. We are currently 2 linesmen down. So Jack Francis is on the near side here, patrolling with his flag, and I'm assuming someone else will take up the cudgels on the other side. Not sure who yet. Kick-off fairly imminent. I think we're just giving the linesmen a couple more minutes to turn up. But if they're not here, then we'll go without. Of course, those who've been with us throughout the season, we do actually have Rose Link over on the far side. And the BUC behind the goal. I did try and get Rose to come and join me again for some co-coms. Very much enjoyed on that cold November afternoon. I think it was November, can't remember. But she's acting physio today, I believe. So if anybody goes down, she'll be running on with the magic sponge. Manager Claudia Gomez, who was of course sent off late into affairs last week, but he's not serving a touchline ban, although he is currently walking away. Not sure where he's going. We've got kick-off coming now. The Dulwich side do look slightly pieced together. It looks like a different set of personnel compared to the team that the Tons faced in the first game of the season back in September. I did hear one of them, the one with the bandage around her knee, I think it's number 5, heard her saying she doesn't think her legs are going to last, and Dulwich have no substitutes today, so this could be interesting. Referee just talking to the lino, Jack Francis. And kick-off coming any second now. By second, I meant minute. By minute, I meant half an hour. And so on and so on. I can keep doing this. It's giving Jack a real good talking to. Not sure why. Noise you're hearing is the BEC behind the goal. They came and joined us like in such a similar manner during the victory over Walton. Come on, referee. Let's get going. beer's been fizzing up in my pocket a little bit. So, referee's finished giving Jack his talking to, and I think we're about to start now. We've got the Dulwich coach as the linesman on the far side. Are you sure you know what you're doing? And we're off, and we link to kick off. So imagine it took a few minutes for this game to settle into a rhythm, as we've seen with the women's team recently. That's a good ball for Link to chase. But Dulwich get it back to the keeper. Not safe yet. Clink was closing her down. And keeping her busy up there. There's some space for Dulwich to play into here. Stroking it around quite nicely, but being closed down wherever possible. Laid it on, but that's too far, and that's gone for a Clapton throw. As always, still taking applications for people to count throw-ins during these games. Chadwick to throw. That's a big one, but it finds a Dulwich head. Of course, both Lee Steiner and Miriam Mendonca are former Dulwich reserve players. They know this team very well. Annie Lyons mopping up there. She's found Mendonca, the former Dulwich winger. Did well to evade her pursuer. Monaghan trying to go forward. That's well done, but a bit of ping pong at the moment. Both teams trying to find each other with probing balls forward. Well, that was sloppy, and Steiner's done well there to get that ball back. Phillips managing to keep it in. She finds Lyons. Back to Phillips. Pumped it forward for Lenny Holmes to chase, and she's managed to get a foot to it. Dulwich put it out. Looking very sharp so far. Not sure. The referee wants that far side cleaning up a little bit. We don't want anyone tripping. Link looking for Holmes. It's gone out for another Clapton throw. What was he saying to you?
It was just explaining the standard stuff, but
Monaghan. She's thread it through, but Dulwich just managed to get that away. That'll come for a Clapton throw on this near side. Chadwick to launch one, looking for Mendonca. Clapton closing down very well, making Dulwich play quicker than they'd perhaps like to with no subs. Bit of a clash there, the Dulwich player wanting a free kick but not getting it. Hamlet keep it in, and Annie Lyons is going to have to deal with it. She's gone back to Polly Adams, who's found Verity Phillips, who's controlled well there. And Lenny Holmes, that's just crept over the line. And that'll be a Dulwich throw. Something's gone on there. He's ordering a retake, not entirely sure why, but talking to Emily Link there about something. Clapton trying to break Monaghan. Gets a second bite there. She's lost out. Dulwich coming forward. They're spreading the play well. They've got a bit of space here. And Donker closed that down and the shot drifts harmlessly wide. Early threat from Dulwich. Clapton will want to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Quite a lot of space left for the shot to be taken. Link has it on that far side and she's found Monaghan. He's put it forward for Lenny Holmes to chase, but Dulwich will get there first, back to the keeper. A bit of space on this far, it's near side again. Mendonca closing down. Chadwick steals in, comes away with the ball. Can't find anyone in a red and white shirt, but Link is there to steal the ball off. Crosses it into the box and nobody's there. Ball comes back. Soft touch goes out for a Dulwich throw. Ball back in the middle and Steiner's got it back. From the Dulwich player and it's bounced through, that's awkward. Andy Lyons is there though. Deflected clearance, still not away. And again it's come off a Clapton player, but they've got it away now. At least Spores can try and get to it. Some mustard taken off that hot dog, but Dulwich still on the attack. Good block from Chadwick. It's going to go for another Dulwich throw. No one closing down there. Mendonca claiming handball, but a shake of the head from Jack Francis, the coach / linesman, playing it very neutral. Credit to him. There's some wayward passing going here that could lead to a dangerous situation for Clapton. Dulwich able to stroke it around comfortably. Gets the shot off, but comfortably into the arms of Polly Adams. As mentioned earlier, Dulwich don't have any subs for today, so we will definitely see Larissa Vieira at some point, who will be giving those fullbacks nightmares. Spores able to turn, not able to pick the lock. Ball launched forward off the head of Nutman. It's fallen into the middle here. Mendonca's got it. She needs support. She's found it in Chadwick. She's bringing it forward and she's threaded a clever ball through, but just not into the path of Mendonca or Link. Launched from the Dulwich keeper. Off the head of Chadwick, but straight back to the Dulwich players. There's a Dulwich player right here with nobody on them. A little give and go from Dulwich there, but Steiner able to clear up. So back to Nutman, who finds Chadwick. Bit of time here, but that's a good punt forward. Mendonca can chase that. They've not cleared it. The goalkeeper has now. It's a Clapton throw. Chadwick finds Link. Turned. Gets it to Spores, but it's taken off her toes. Steiner's found Phillips out on that far side, but she's crowded out. Dulwich can come away with it again. A bit of a dangerous situation. Clapton are back in numbers now, and the shot has come off, but took a deflection, and that's not going to bother anybody. So Clapton do need to be careful. Dulwich have shown that they can switch defence to attack fairly quickly. Ping-ponging around on that far side again. Monahan's found Lenny Holmes, but that slipped over the line. Another throw for Dulwich. BUC in full voice behind the fence there. What is amusing about that is that they are essentially all gathered and chanting in what is a child's playground. So there's probably a lot of very confused families once again. Good movement. Dulwich coming forward again. Chadwick gets the toe in. There's still nobody on this near side. Link's come back into that space. She's stolen the ball, but Clapton can't keep it, and Dulwich can come back. They've got to be quick about it. That's a Clapton throw. Mendonca did well to leave that. It's been launched, looking for Emily Link. It's come off Mendonca this time. And it's gone the other way. Steiner getting in the way there. Clapton doing well to let that bounce out. Link's done well to keep that, and Spores again. Chadwick's found Monaghan. Every touch has forced her to go backwards, but the ball's come forward again. Clapton struggling to retain possession at the moment. But oh, that's a good touch from Maria Mendonca, and she can chase into that space now. Covered by the defender, and Dulwich have done well to prevent danger. But there they can pour forward. Spores and Steiner combining well. Chadwick's looking for somebody, but can't find them. Dulwich having a bit more time than I think Claudia Gomez would like them to have. Anyone would like them to have, but fairly even so far. Just while we have a break in the play, it's just a reminder to donate to the Hardship Fund if you can. The link is below. We're still not out of this COVID wasteland, and there's some people that could use our help, whatever you can spare. Dulwich trying to get in behind. Chadwick's touched it, so she's got to deal with it. Puts it out for a throw. Good block by Steiner from the cross. And Duncan now trying to find Emily Link, but Dulwich getting crowded out in their own attack. Phillips has it now, and she can come forward with it. She found Spores, but a bobble in the ground puts paid to that. Steiner gets in there. She wants a push, but ref not giving it. Dulwich have space on this near side. She's tried to knock it past Chadwick, but Alice Nutman there just to clear it up. Clapton switching off on these throw-ins. Have to be quicker than that. Ball's punted forward. This could be dangerous, but Adams came out. She got a body on it, but she's not able to gather. And the shot is sliced. Dangerous for Clapton, though. Struggling to get a hold on things here at the moment. Not particularly playing badly, but not threatening much either. That does go out. That is, it's managed to keep it in. It's come off Chadwick. Dulwich throw. In line with me right now is 3 Dulwich defenders who aren't having a lot to do. Clapton throw now though, so maybe that could change. They are alert to the danger of Emily Link. Nutman went for it, but Annie Lyons there to back her up. Some pressure from Chadwick's clearance could lead to a chance here, but Monaghan able to get it away. Found Lenny Holmes there. Clapton needs to pour forward in numbers. Monaghan trying to thread it through. Spore's still got it. She's put it forward for Link. Holmes has got it. She's found Spores, who's going to shoot. And it's in! 1-0! Very cleverly done by Clapton. Saw the opportunity and took it. Lucy Spores with that. I think that's her first goal of the season, I'm not sure, but very well taken. Against the run of play, you might say. But they're not going to complain. Capitalised on some wayward defensive work. Saw the keeper off her line. Put it where she couldn't get it. 1-0 Clapton. We're about 20 minutes in. Possibly 15. I think we kicked off slightly late. Should get a stopwatch for this, really. Dulwich getting the look of the bounce here, but I thought that went out. Jack's Francis shaking his head. Monaghan finds Mendonca to Steiner. Trying to find Mendonca again, but couldn't quite work it. This game's suddenly come alive now. Big friendly rivalry, we should say, between these two. Non-local, of course, Dulwich. Quite far away, based in Stoke Newington South. There's a shot there, it's come off somebody. And that's going to be a corner. Thumbs up if you like my Stoke Newington South joke. Thought of that one all by myself. So this will give Clapton something to think about. Thank you, whoever that was. So this will give Clapton something to think about. Every Clapton body is actually in the box. No one up. Got 2 Dulwich defenders on the halfway line, but off the head of Kira Monaghan. Shot comes back in, but bounces wide. That could have been dangerous if that had been on target, but nothing to worry about so far. Weather causing all sorts of problems today. It was like early summer earlier, but it's got quite cold now and a bit blustery. Blowing a lot of pollen around, which I'm not grateful for. Bit of a sore throat, watery eyes. I'll soldier on, don't worry. Ball coming over to this near side. Good block from Mendonca there, good work. Nobody on that player though, and Dulwich able to work something here. Dulwich are good at getting players in support of each other. And that's gone, Clapton throw. Chadwick to take again. And gets a touch, and she manages to find Lucy Spores. Gets a second bite of the cherry there. Over to Verity Phillips for Lenny Holmes to chase. She's going to try and take it past that fullback, but she just gets it taken off her toes. And Dulwich can come try and build something again. Bit of a wrestling match going on there. The comparative size of the two combatants is not fair, and we've got a Clapton throw. Free kick, sorry. I'm so used to saying throw. The ball's come in, but off the head of a Dulwich defender. Monaghan. Ball's bounced over her foot, and Dulwich back in possession. And Monaghan wins it back, and Link's broken through here. She's got Mendonca in the middle, but she's going for it. She's had the shot. Is that a goal? I think that was a goal. It's 2-0. Fantastic work. Emily Link there, just powering through that defence. No one was going to stop her, like the Brummie Express that she is. And she has doubled Clapton's lead. It's hard to tell with these dark nets. Sometimes you can't see where the ball's gone, but that's 2-0. We are about halfway through the first half now. And Clapton won't want to stop there. Of course, last season, we've got a Dulwich breakaway here. The ball's found one of their players. She's had 2 shots, but well marshalled by Chadwick. And Duncan's tried to get it away, but it's not gone far enough. Chadwick gets in the way again. Ball's up in the air. Lucy Spores using her height. Still not fully away. She's going to have a dig, but that's not going to go anywhere near the goal. So, of course, this result last season ended 5-1 to Dulwich, and the pitch behind us. It was a very bad day at the office, but that was, of course, when Dulwich brought a number of their first teamers with them. Who, of course, play a couple of divisions above. And then at the start of the season, started well for Clapton. They were 1-0 up, but unable to hold on and came away empty-handed. Good work. Mendonca can chase. Dulwich have not dealt with that, and now Mendonca's through. She's got Link in the middle. Came off the foot of the defender. Some good covering. And we've got a Clapton corner. Opportunity to add a third. Actually really cold now. That Monaghan to take. We know that she is a demon from set pieces. And it comes, that's quite deep. Found Lenny Holmes, but it's bounced up and behind the line for a goal kick. Dulwich looking to build again. That's a hopeful ball forward that Chadwick can deal with, and off the chest of Lucy Spores, but she's giving it away. Ball forward by Chadwick, swept up. Dulwich have some space in the middle to move into. Snipman's thigh just took the speed off of that one. Into the arms of Polly Adams. And Emily Lyons has found Lenny Holmes. Looking for Emily Link, but that's knocked back. Emily Lyons with the header out. Lyons is her first season with the club, and she's been very quietly one of the better performers, one of the standout players. It's her partnership with Phoebe Parthes earlier in the season. Hello Phoebe, if you're listening. Dulwich player's gone down there. She's looking for something from the ref. He's not having it. Phillips has come away, but Link with the only player forward. And Dulwich have it back. They're spreading the play here. Got a bit of room on this near side. That ball is into no man's land, and Clapton can compose themselves again. Oh, Mendonca hitting herself in the face with that one. And that's sliced. That'll go for a Clapton throw. Straight to the foot of Lucy Spores, who are able to control it. Just about kept that in. Clapton switching the play now. Lyons has some time. Looking for Lenny Holmes. He's found Phillips, but that one's evaded in. Now Clapton have got to work to come back. Dulwich moving into the middle, but that's given away too. Lucy Spores again. Emily Link wants it played into that space, but I think it's a bit too far forward for her, and the goalkeeper can gather. Clapton not pressing far up the pitch. There's a big space in the middle there. At number 5, Dulwich number 5, getting the better of Lucy Spores there. A shoulder barge. Oh, that was good. That was nice. But she was caught. We've got a free kick over there in a dangerous position. Two players in the wall. Once again, every Clapton player back in the box. And that's dangerous, and that's gone in. Straight from the free kick. Dulwich have pulled one back. It's 2-1. We've got just over 10 minutes of the first half remaining. So it was looking like smooth sailing for the Tons, but that was a well-taken free kick, we have to admit. Did you see who did that? No idea who did that. Professional as ever. But we are not blessed with instant replays. Good move by Clapton, but one day we will have replays, but it is not this day. So Tons will want to see out this first half ahead. Not going past Mim Chadwick that easily. Well, Spores has found Emily Link. If she can get a touch on this. Well covered by the Dulwich defence. Chadwick will go along with this one. Dulwich coming away with it again. A heavy touch leads to another Clapton throw. Danger averted. Looking for Link. She found her, but it's gone Clapton's way. And Chadwick has a few options. She's gone for Emily Link again. Dulwich let that one bounce behind for a goal kick. 2-1 Clapton, 10 minutes to go this first half. Goals from Emily Link and Lucy Spores. And Dulwich trying to switch the play again. Yep, that's gone Dulwich's way over on that far side. It's somehow evaded everybody, and this could be dangerous for Clapton. Steiner shepherding that Dulwich player back towards the halfway line. That's a high one launch. That's going to slightly go out for another throw. Link's managed to keep it in actually, and actually come back the other way. Kieran Monaghan has it now. Link will want to be careful. She's in an offside position at the moment. Quite deeply actually. Ball forward by Dulwich, but no one there. Polly Adams can gather. When I had my season ticket at Villa Park last season, there was a guy that sat next to me who would have been imploring Polly Adams to go down, when she's gathering that ball. Maybe not a prudent approach when there's still 10 minutes to play, and with the second half remaining as well. Clapton will want to preserve their lead. Spores steals in. Dulwich have it again though. Knocked out into this space. Chadwick again able to block. Clapton have players covering. Dulwich. Oh, nice little back heel turn from Mendonca, then finds Spores with the pass. Got options now. Steiner. Steiner's able to carry on. Found Mendonca. He's gone back into the middle to Monaghan. The ball's taken away, and Dulwich actually coming forward now with the shot, but absolutely no mustard on that hot dog, and it trickles over the line for a goal kick. Clapton in absolutely no rush to take this. It goes short to Annie Lyons. Let's put it forward, and she's found Lucy Spores, who has found Lenny Holmes. Manages to keep it despite getting it stuck under her foot. It's gone forward. Holmes is still coming. She's crossed into the middle, looking for Mendonca. Goalkeeper spilled it. She's clutching her face. Got an injury to the Dulwich keeper here. No doubt took a stud in the face. And this will be worrying for the visitors because they don't have any subs. She's sitting up, so hopefully not hurt. You got an umbrella? You got an umbrella? See if anyone on the bench has got one. Maybe we'll have to move over there. Yeah. It's just started, if you can hear that conversation, it's just started raining. That way? Yeah. It's just started raining. Neither myself or Thomas have an umbrella, so we'll go on the hunt for one of those at half time. If it gets any worse, we might move over to the scaffolding, but it's just spitting at the moment. Hopefully won't be too bad. Get a little bit of sun. I feel like a stand-up comedian when I do this. What's the deal with airline peanuts? Goalkeeper looks okay. Looks back on her feet. No blood. We're just having a quick drinks break. Although there's not long left. About 5 minutes or so to go. I might time my stopwatch for the second half so I know exactly what's going on for once. So it's going to be a Clapton throw. Back to the goalkeeper. He's Dulwich playing it through the middle. He managed to keep hold of it. Let's spread it out to this near side. Cross comes in. Kieran Monaghan able to get in the way. It slices the clearance and Chadwick gets a head on it. Spore is able to cover. And now Clapton can come away. She's found Link. Mendonca on the run. Spores through the middle. Just a bit too far forward for Mendonca to chase. Keep her back in possession. It's actually starting to rain a little bit more now. I'm going to put my head up. Ball has trickled out for a throw. Oh, we've got a linesman there. Only the one though. We're making a sub here. It's going to be Larissa Vieira coming on. By the looks of it. Not sure who's coming off yet. Lenny Holmes on that far side. Getting near and far mixed up so much today. I'm so sorry. Holmes has shown some glimpses today. Very possible she'll get back on at some point, but Larissa Vieira coming on now to scare the life out of Dulwich. That's a pretty heavy back pass. Keeper's had to deal with it on her chest, and she's dealt with it well. Oh, but that ball's come out. Mendonca with the shot, and it's in! 3-1 against her former club. Capitalising on some poor clearing. And the Portuguese winger able to mop up and make them pay. 3-1 Tons. Restoring that 2-goal lead. I think we've got our linesman here now. To the goalkeeper there. She's pumped it forward, but it's going to find the head of Lee Steiner. Good header. Emily Link was just coming back from an offside position though and couldn't chase. Good footwork from the Dulwich player there. Looking to exploit the space. Chadwick's got to come across, and she does. Deals with it well, but that'll still be a Dulwich throw. Vieira gets a foot to it and hooks it back out for another throw, another Dulwich throw. we do have a full set of officials today, and Jack Francis has been relieved of his linesmanning duties. Good to see him playing it neutral though. Don't always get that. Monaghan finds Spores, who's looking for Emily Link, but that's taking a deflection, and Dulwich can compose themselves. Ball comes back into the middle though. Monaghan's got it, but she's had it robbed off her. Dulwich pouring forward again, but Lions able to find Vieira, who finds Spores, looking for Link. Dulwich going to have to deal with that quickly. That's gone out for a throw. Tons can pour forward again. Some late pressure in this first half, possibly looking to add a fourth. Nobody is in any rush to take this. Of course, with no subs, you would be expecting Dulwich to tire the longer the game goes on. Well, we've lost the ball there. It's cleared the scaffolding and possibly over the fence, so have to send someone round. Go and retrieve that later. Vieira has it now, and she can win another Clapton throw on that far side. Spores gathers, teaming up with Link. Ball into the box was blocked and knocked away, but Link still has it. There's a shot, intended or not, but it's gone for a goal kick. Dulwich coming forward again. Just gets it away before Spores can get in there, but Dulwich have exploited a little bit of space they've found. Blocked by Annie Lyons though, who's still coming forward. Given away, it's very crowded in that middle part of the pitch. Vieira on the ball now. Great ball. Just a bit too far ahead of Mendonca, the most recent goal scorer. Dulwich exploiting that space again, looking to go through the channel, but Adams comes and gathers. He's going for another Clapton throw. Linesman waving his flag. I think we've got a foul throw situation over here. Foul throw. Struggle to get through a game without one of those these days. As you will have noticed, we are not on social media this weekend. So at the end of the game, I think we will be grabbing Coach Claudia Gomez to select his 4 choices for player of the match. So do stick around for that if you want to vote. Well, that's a good ball forward from Annie Lyons. Emily Link will chase that down. Just beaten to it by the goalkeeper, but Dulwich haven't dealt with it. And they have now, and they're in space. It's gone forward. I thought that was the wrong ball, but I'm not going to tell them that. That's a great ball from Lucy Spores. Maria Mendonca can chase. She's completely alone. She's found Lucy Spores again. Might fancy another go. Oh, just past the post. A bit more swaz on that and the net would have been bulging. Sorry for saying swaz. Just wanted to pop it in there at some point. So about 10 minutes ago, I thought we had 5 minutes left. I'm actually not entirely sure where we're at in the half. I think we are quite close to half time, but didn't really take my word for it. We kicked off late. The referee wanted to explain. Oh, that's a body check. No hard feelings between the two former teammates, though. Clapton moving slowly to get this ball back onto the pitch. Monaghan will take. A couple of players on the edge of the box. Link playing on the shoulder. And that's gone towards Lucy Spores. Mendonca trying something acrobatic there, but not quite able to get off her feet. Gosh, bring a chair next time. My feet are absolutely aching. Dulwich playing it short in their own half. Has to move quick though. Number 4's down. She looks a bit hurt. Dulwich prevent the throw. And there's the half. So half time, Clapton 3, Dulwich Hamlet 1. As I mentioned earlier, if you can, check out the link to the Hardship Fund and donate what you can. We'll be pausing for 15 minutes, but stay with us and we'll be back for the second half. See you later. Welcome back, everybody. I'll kick off the second half with you any second. Just doing the huddle. If you are just joining us for the second half, the score is Clapton 3, Dulwich Reserves 1. Goals from Emily Link, Maria Mendonca and Lucy Spores. I think it's as you were for the first half ending. No changes. Larissa Vieira came on just before half time. She's still on, but Bethia Green is putting a bib on, so we might see her introduction soon. Kickoff coming right at you. Here we go. So just a reminder, Dulwich without subs. Clapton, I think, have 3 on the bench. Mendonca upending a former teammate. Good news is that it stopped raining, but it's still absolutely freezing. Fans back in full voice. I won't expect them to stop until the full-time whistle. Steiner stealing in there. Bit of sting taken off the ball there. Chadwick can pump it forward, but nobody quite there for her. And Dulwich play back to the keeper. Vieira chasing down the fullback, and she's stolen the ball. She's tried to find Emily Link. She's got there, but Link couldn't quite do anything with it. And Dulwich able to come forward again. And given away, Steiner does find Link. Chadwick and Monaghan linking well together there. Annie Lyons dealing with the bobble well. Kira's had it stolen off her, and Dulwich actually pull forward here. They've got space, but Annie Lyons has shepherded her out further wide. And she's the Dulwich player's rather isolated. She's got support now, but facing the wrong way. Good touch by Emily Link. It's gone for a Dulwich throw. Vieira tries to clear it away. She sliced it, but she's still got it. She's pulled it forward for Link to chase. And she's actually got it. And she's made her way in. She's behind. She could finish. Oh, just couldn't get it out of her feet. That would have been a special goal, and it would have been our second of the afternoon. Well, that was gone. And it's Clapton's throw. Went out just in front of us. Finds the head of Spores. It takes a nick off her. Link able to get it into space, but hooked away for another Clapton throw. Phillips over the head of Lucy Spores, but Phillips has got it again. Could have worked some space for a shot for herself, but Monaghan takes it and tracks wide, not troubling anybody. You've got sub-goalkeeper Sophia Axelson in a sling over there. She's been worried she's pulled something in her back and has been struggling with movement for the past week, but shouldn't be anything too serious. Links in space here. Got Spores in support on the edge of the box. She's put it across and found Larissa Vieira. She was going to try and turn. She's worked it out wide. Phillips not joining in on the overlap, but Vieira doesn't seem to need her. Took a deflection into the goalkeeper's arms. Good to see Vieira doing what she does best. Clapton boxing Dulwich in a little better this half so far. Then Donker sweeps up. Ball has found Vieira off the chest. Very nicely done. And Link has played her back in. She's got Spores in the middle. Oh, just too much mustard on that one. Flies over the bar, but that was a sweeping Clapton move. You feel like when they do things like that, that another goal is definitely on the cards. Good movement by the Tons. Dulwich had a lot of possession in the first half and had their tails up, but they seem a bit more subdued this time round. There's some good movement here. Given away, Kieran Monaghan. Marissa has moved it into the middle, but straight to a Dulwich player. Dulwich able to work the space well. Right now, position back with Clapton. Well, Monaghan's put it forward for Link. The linesman said no way to the shouts of offside. Clapton able to come forward again. Link is taking. She's found Vieira. He's backheeled it back to Link. She's found Spores. Dulwich able to get it away. Two quick turnovers in possession for both sides there. Clapton able to gather themselves at the back. Oh, it's given away actually. Let's come forward. Alice Nutman guarding for Polly Adams to come and collect. It's given away by Lyons, but she's got it back. Putting herself in the way, coming forward with it. Again, can't find a Clapton shirt. Dulwich trying to pull forward, but temperature's dropped a couple of degrees again. It's a good ball forward. Linesman's given offside for this one though. The shot was dragged wide. Dulwich get off lightly with that one. The last person you want bearing down on you in a one-on-one situation is Emily Link. Let's find the head of Monaghan. Spores still with it. Well, that's put forward for Mendonca, who's got the pace to meet it. She's going to cut inside. She's got Larissa Vieira in the middle there, but just can't get the touch on it. Clapton's still in possession though. Chadwick has lumped it into some space and Larissa Vieira has got there. Verity Phillips joining on the overlap, but wasn't able to get the ball to her. Had it stuck there. Played into space, but that's gone out for a Clapton throw. Phillips with the throw, finds the head of Vieira. Link managing to keep it in. She's got it past the defender. She's in on goal now. She's got options coming in. Ooh, right across the face of goal. Mendonca just wasn't able to get a toe on it. Good work again by Clapton. Playing like this, you feel that a fourth goal would be forthcoming. Ball bouncing around a little bit. Chadwick hits it forward. Mendonca can chase. Link can't. Mendonca's got it. Link now back on side. Ball's found its way in. Link shoot. It's closed down well. Vieira teaming up with Spores. Oh, she's worked her way through so well there. It's four. That is routine for Clapton. What a goal. The substitute, Larissa Vieira, sending everyone down the shops with a lovely turn. Dulwich don't know what's hit them today. Clapton 4, Dulwich 1. And it's not over yet. We've still got a long way to go, though we've got some changes coming now. Looks like Lucy Spores is coming off for an Emily Link for Kira Robinson and Bethia Green. Give those two a little rest. They've made great accounts of themselves today. Green, who nearly got on the score sheet last time out here against Walton, hitting the bar. Robinson getting an early touch. Robinson, of course, herself getting on the score sheet last week, getting the equaliser against Enfield. Bit of space for Dulwich to come into there, but that's well done by Vieira, and Robinson back on it. She's found Monaghan, the two Kiras combining. Green gets a touch on it, and Robinson's chasing. But Dulwich will be able to clear that up. Oh, she slipped under her foot, and it's going to go for a corner. Don't know what happened there, but shades of Peter Enkelman. Fortunately for Dulwich, on the correct side of the post. Don't know who's going to take this. Green's in position. Kira Monaghan's coming over to take. So just before this corner goes in, another reminder that the link to the hardship fund is below. If you can donate anything, please do, no matter how small. It's all greatly appreciated and all going towards a fantastic cause. Monaghan to take. She's sizing up. It's a good hit, but it is straight into the keeper's arms, unfortunately. Dulwich will look to break, but Steiner there finds Vieira, a compatriot. Monaghan back to Phillips, who's going to switch into the middle, find Annie Lyons. But that's given away, but she was put off enough for it not to really matter. Searching ball forward. Blocked out by Dulwich there. They're trying to go forward again, but Chadwick gets a foot on it. Finds Kira Robinson. Back to Kira Monaghan. Nutman has pushed it forward. Mendonca's in space. Wiseman shook his head. It's onside. She's found Bethia Green. Who's found Kira Robinson, who could finish. It's in! It's 5! Kira Robinson, the substitute. Didn't take long to take an impact. Wonderful finish. 5-1 Clapton. We are talking revenge territory for last season. Clapton are ruthless this afternoon. Fantastic work. And a lovely finish. Crept in over the goalkeeper's hand. And the substitute gets on the score sheet. I have forgot to set my stopwatch, so don't exactly know how long in we are. We are at 1:15, so I would assume 15 minutes, but as I said, I think we were a couple of minutes late kicking off. So we're in between the 10 and 15 minute mark here of the second half, 5-1 Clapton. Long afternoon for the visitors. Come from South London, from Stoke Newington South. There's no dig on Stoke Newington. I lived there for 3 years. Lovely area. But you know. If you know, you know. It's moving forward, but Clapton able to contain them, and Monaghan's got it again. She's found Bethia Green. Steiner and Chadwick combining. Oh, Annie Lyons tried to clear, but it's cannoned off the Dulwich player and back for a Clapton throw. Oh, Vieira able to turn again. She found Kira Robinson, but she's been dispossessed. And then Dulwich trying to switch and move forward. Pardon me. The ball's over on the far side. The cross comes in. Sting taken off it by Annie Lyons. And luckily, Verity Phillips was behind her. That shot comes in. Oh, it's slipped through. Polly Adams looked to have it covered, but it's spilled out for a corner. Dulwich not exactly in a rush to take this either. Got a player rushing in, but she's gone for the cross. Adams got a hand to it, someone got a head to it, and Bethia Green got a boot to it. Kira Robinson got in the way of it, and she's found Larissa Vieira, who has found Maria Mendonca, but can't quite control. She's still got it though. But she is outnumbered. Steiner there to back her up. That deflection has taken it into some territory. Dulwich and Maria Mendonca chasing. That's gone out for a Clapton throw. Good pressure from the home side. We've got another sub come in. It looks like Lenny Holmes is going to be reintroduced for Verity Phillips. So I'd imagine Lenny Holmes is going to fill in at full back on this side. Phillips played very well this afternoon. Holmes didn't play too badly either. Should get another chance to impress here, but Mim Chadwick's only just got the ball back, so everyone's had a chance to gather themselves. I think I'm going to sneeze. Bear with me. It's not coming. Oh, I hate that. Oh, Dulwich trying to break here, but that ball has gone too far forward. And they went for another Clapton throw. Green with the boot forward. Dulwich keeper not sure whether she was going to come for that, and she does in the end and gathers. Monaghan gets ahead to it, finds Lyons, who finds Kira Robinson, who finds Kira Monaghan, who finds Bethia Green. And Dulwich get it back. They're able to come forward. They've put the ball into some space on this near side in the corner. Lenny Holmes looking at Shields. She's saying it went out. The freeways play on. Marissa Vieira gets herself in the way. Clapton calling for a free kick this time, but nothing happening. Lyons gets ahead to it. Green finds Robinson. To Mendonca. Searching. Ball forward. It's headed away. We've got a player down. Holmes has got it to Green. He's fed it forward for Robinson, but Dulwich able just to sneak in there. And that ball's come off Lenny Holmes for a throw to Dulwich. We've got a Dulwich player over in the middle who's like she's had enough. She's limping. She was down for a while. Hopefully she's okay, but Dulwich are short of options. If she has to come off, they are down to 10. Clearance is found Mendonca. He's got it to Steiner, who's looked for Mendonca again, but defender was in the way. Managed to get it back to one of the players. Dulwich still have it on that far side. The injured number 4 is turned. Prodded it forward, but no one is there. And Polly Adams can come and gather. Dulwich look to have a problem here. They've got a player down. It's that number 4 again. She's been struggling throughout the game. We've actually got 3 Dulwich players sat on the floor. Look at this. 2 Dulwich players on the floor. They've got no subs. There's I think this number 4 is definitely struggling. She might have to come off. If that is the case, Dulwich will be down to 10. Already chasing a 4-goal deficit. The coach is coming over to talk to the referee. Number 4's back up. She's out over to the bench. He's coming to check on his other player here, number 14. She's back up on her feet. Dulwich falling apart at the seams at the moment, by the looks of things. And number 4 definitely looks like she's had enough. She's sat on the bench. I think...
Yeah, they have no subs. They're waiting. Okay. I'm thinking purple.
Coaches, for some reason, being allowed to stand on the pitch, giving orders to his players. Sunny now. Sun is back out.
Where do you send that to? On a video? What video?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
It's live.
Yeah, you have it YouTube. You want to say,
Make it famous.
yeah, you want to say hello to the viewers?
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
So, what have we got? Is she back on the pitch? I can't see her. She's not on the bench anymore. The number 4. Not seeing her. There's the Dulwich throw. Bit of a heavy touch, but she's come away with it. All pinging around at the moment. Jo Robinson back in the thick of it. And Donker trying to find Green. And Adams able to gather. I can't see that number 4 anywhere. Assuming she's off the pitch and Dulwich are down to 10. It is unfortunate. We don't want to see anyone hurt. But you would say that the damage to the scoreline has already been done. 5-1 Clapton. Got a stray ball on the pitch over here. Ball pinging around off various heads over there. It's gone for a Dulwich throw again. Monahan has it back. She's found Lenny Holmes, who's got a bit of space. Finds Larissa Vieira, who not quite able to turn a marker this time. Dulwich moving well in the middle. She's got someone on the overlap there, but she's gone for the shot, and it's not going to trouble anybody. Apologies if you are struggling to see. The sun is in a very awkward spot right now. Robinson has found Vieira, who's got space to run into. She's turned, tried to knock it into the middle. She's got it back now. Fancy footwork getting price from that defender. And again, too good, too good. This girl really is too good. Got the touch. It's a Clapton throw. She's found Green, who's laid it off back to her. He's come back for Lenny Holmes, who pings it into the middle. Finds Mendonca. Tried to get the shot off, but went up rather than forward. Emily Link and Lucy Spores warming up again, suggesting we could see them return at some point. Alice Nutman able to cover. She's got enough time there not to panic. Chadwick into the middle. There's just as I say that, Kira Monahan with a heavy touch. Out for a Dulwich throw. Steiner with the head on it. And Mendonca has looped it up again. She got a second touch. Almost found Bethia Green, but that clearance has gone all the way out for another goal kick. And we've got a sub here. Looks like Lee Steiner perhaps coming off. Or Alice Nutman. Alice Nutman's coming off. Spores is coming back on, and Lee Steiner's coming off, with Emily Link returning. So I imagine we are shifting Maria Mendonca to left back, with Emily Link on the wing, and Spores taking over in the middle. Lyons plays it out to Lenny here. She's got space to run. Dulwich player gets a touch on it. Holmes will take. Finds Vieira. Finds Green. He's put it forward into a good amount of space for Vieira to chase. She's crossed. Defender gets a touch. Still not out. It's gone out for a throw now. Holmes will take. Vieira's got it. Tried to cross it in, but it's blocked. And now it's a Clapton corner. Fans behind the fence, behind the goal, still in full voice, as you'd imagine. Monahan to take. She'll outswing this one. Lions running in. Green almost got a head to it, but the danger isn't fully cleared yet. Spores still has it. Well, Link, sorry. 2 Spores. We are going to request that at full time you stick around on the stream. The first team have something planned that they want to show everybody, so if you'd stay watching for just a few minutes more after the final whistle, we'd really appreciate that. Chadwick with the clearance. That's going to go out for another throw. Dulwich's way. About 15 minutes or so of the second half remaining. Dulwich through. Clipped it across the face of goal. No one there to meet it. We've got another Dulwich player struggling here. She's this one on the near side. Touching her knee. It's been a bit of pain. Kira Robinson's got that back. She's been dispossessed again. And Kira Monahan can find Lucy Spores. He's looking to get one over the top to Marissa Vieira. Link chasing this one. Still got it. She's breezed past the Dulwich defender. She's in space. She can unleash. Off a Dulwich head. Obviously not clear yet. Vieira gets a shot in. And that's taking a deflection. That will go for a Clapton corner. Very nearly a 6th. Monahan coming over to take. Another out swinger. Straight into the keeper's arm. Oh, she's not gathered that. Annie Lyons well within her right to challenge, and she did, and the keeper spilt it. That's another corner for Clapton. I think we've got that Dulwich player looking to come back on. There she is. She's back on. They just needed a couple of minutes to sort herself out. She's come on just in time to help defend the corner. Ooh. Vieira with a touch, found Lyons. Who had a dig, but it's another corner. Bit of sustained pressure from the home side. That one comes in, that's deep to the near post. Everyone's missed it. Kira Robinson still has it though. Lucy Spores tried to take it, but it's been robbed off her. And now Dulwich can come forward and break. Spores held her up well there though, and that's Clapton throw. Oh, should drop the shades. Just bounced over some heads, and that's a Dulwich throw. Everyone thought it was a Clapton throw, but it's gone the way of the visitors. 5-1 still. It represents 7 points from 3 games Oh, that's found Emily Link. She's onside. Bethia Green in the middle. She tackled well there, trying to find Larissa Vieira. Oh, I'm going to sit down for a little while. Green's coming away with it. She's looking for Robinson, but the deflection has found Emily Link, who can still challenge. She's got it in. Robinson's got a touch on it. She could be in here. Oh, so close. Almost added a second to her tally for the afternoon. That was a lovely little move from the Tons there, and unfortunate with the finish, but well crafted nonetheless. Good to see Kira Robinson back. This is also her first season. That's a poor touch. Gone for a Clapton throw. This is the number 31 there, Kira Robinson. This is her first season with the club. She's settled in very well and proved herself valuable, be it starting or coming from the bench. I was about to say that was composed from Clapton, but another turnover in possession that is won back by Kira Monaghan. Dulwich got nowhere to go. She's got to go back to the keeper here. Bethia Green could make a nuisance of herself. Came over, nearly hit me on the head. Could have caught that. Could have caught that. Let's come back. Another Clapton throw. This number 14 looks to not have much left in the tank. Larissa not offside either. She's got space to gallop into. She's got options, but cut across. Remonstrating herself on that. I know. Larissa Vieira will take this one. Just under 10 minutes remaining, I imagine. Yeah, maybe not take my word for it. The old timekeeper here. Lucy Spore's still going. Tried to find Emily Link, but Dulwich have come away with it and they can break, but Spores has caught up with her. Chadwick's got it. Spores has got it again. Chadwick's launched it forward, but nobody there. Oh, that's bounced over everybody, but Chadwick's there to clean up, and Polly Adams' arms stretched out, telling everyone not to worry. I hope, do hope we are able to add another one just before full time. Emily Link chasing here. She's threaded it through to Bethia Green. That's a great ball. She's got a touch on it. It's off the post. Kira Robinson slipped. That ball's come back. Lenny Holmes is going to have a crack. Oh. Very unfortunate from the makeshift fullback. She half a foot further up, that would have been a fantastic strike. Unlucky from Bethia Green there. That's twice she's hit the woodwork on this ground in subsequent games. Kira Robinson losing her footwork to follow up. Chadwick finds Holmes, but Larissa Vieira galloping forward again. Ball's bouncing around. Dulwich in possession. the way back to the keeper, no options for her. Ball's pumped forward. It's evaded Holmes, but Dulwich are unable to capitalise fully. Holmes gets a touch on it. It's a Dulwich throw. Clapton forcing them back. We had a peep on the whistle there, I'm not sure. Be told, let us know in the comments who your player of the match is today. Ref getting in the way there. That's known. We've pulled it back. I think we've got about 5 minutes on the clock. So, as mentioned earlier, don't log off at the whistle. Stay with us. Players have got something planned, and we'd really love you to stick around and see it. And also, do let us know in the comments who your player of the match has been today. That's given away by Dulwich for another Clapton throw. I think has it again. This has been an incredible upturn in form since the restart. 2 wins and a draw, beating table toppers Walton and rivals Dulwich, with a draw to Enfield sandwiched in between. Of course, Enfield won 3-0 on this ground earlier in the season, so very good to be able to get something out of them. Dulwich coming forward. Blocked off though. And Bethy has won it back. She's found Emily Link. And the defender managed to get herself in the way of that and shepherd it out for a throw. Got an offside here. So it'll be a Dulwich free kick. Ball's gone in the middle. It's won back by Kira Monaghan. It's found Larissa Vieira, who's lumped it forward for Kira Robinson to chase. Ooh, very nearly got in there. Dulwich working it around the back, supporting each other well there, to be fair. Number 4. Dulwich trying to go over the top to get forward, but Donker there to tidy. Spores with the head, Monaghan with the touch. And Donker again. Dulwich back in possession. And Emily Link applying the pressure. Bethia Green gets to it, but Dulwich have knocked it forward into space. That ball's come in the middle. Annie Lyons clears it away, and we've hit somebody's shed. We've not lost the ball, so we do apologise hitting the shed. Wasn't intentional. Nothing's broken. Perils of Sunday football. It's pumped it forward for Green to chase. It's not very well cleared. Green can hold it up. She's found Robinson. He's found Vieira. We could have a late Clapton break here. Possibly a sick, that cross not doing any damage from the Brazilian winger, the maestro. Oh, Kira Monaghan absolutely wiping the floor with somebody there. It's been pulled back for a free kick. Not long left on the clock now. Referee is checking his watch. 5-1 Clapton. Fantastic performance. The ball's got in. Oh, ooh. Could have troubled Polly Adams there, but a bit too much mustard on that hot dog. I've said that a lot this afternoon. Fancy a hot dog. During the final few, I'm going to get back to my feet. That's done well by the Dulwich player. For a teammate, but then Donker's in the way. Head back into the middle. Holmes has left that, and I think we've got a free kick for Clapton here. Roselink ready to run on with the magic sponge. So at least the Spurs is okay and able to carry on. Send it forward, that's come off the defender. Oh, Vieira not quite quick enough. Spurs back up into the air. We've got another free kick here that's gone Dulwich's way for a possible high foot. In the final few now, should be. Ball's lumped forward. It's not dealt with, but Polly Adams able to get out to it. Get down, get down. She's found Emily Link. Good work from Clapton to retain possession there. Spores looking to move it forward. She's got it back. Vieira now. Feints. Lenny Holmes has run onto it. She's got space to move into, but that's it. That is it. Clapton 5, Dulwich Hamlet Reserves 1. Thank you for joining us. Don't log off just yet. As I said, the team have got something planned. Have we got any comments for our player of the match?
We have one. Only in the second half, but
Vieira has been sensational. We've got flares lit off over here. Vieira with the one vote so far. If you've got anyone you want to put forward, now's the time to speak up. The players will be coming over here very shortly. So a fantastic return since the restart for Clapton. So here we go, thank you banner for all your support at the Old Spotted Dog. Players are going to come forward and say hello. Thank us. Thank you, rather. Referee just getting out of the way. So this is thank you for all your support this season, on and off the pitch. Now applause is for you. So give it back to them in spades. They've done it today. So we're going to say thank you to the BEC. Thanks for joining us again. We'll be back at some point. So thanks for joining us again. Hope you've enjoyed the action this afternoon, and we'll see you again real soon.